Hey guys, so in the last video we were actually looking at the links panel. And this is where we have all of our placed image files, logos, illustrations, anything that we've actually file placed into our document will be in the links. And I really do want you to realize that this is a very important area, that we need to be checking our links and checking our images to make sure the color space is CMYK. So this area is very important. And the effective PPI is very important. If you get a number that looks like this, as long as both numbers are around 300 with the X in the middle, which these are, it should be fine. Sometimes you'll just get one number. It should be above 300 or at 300. So both of these effective PPIs look good, but we have the wrong color space. So, I really do want you to be checking your images in the links panel and making sure that they check out for the effective PPI, that there are 300 or higher, and that you are in CMYK color mode. And I will show you how to fix it if it's not in the correct color mode. So let's do a control click or a right click on the actual file name in the links panel. And let's go to Edit with Photoshop. Okay, so we need to right click or control click on a Mac, Edit with Photoshop. So that will automatically open up this file in Photoshop. So now we're in Photoshop. If I go to image mode, I can quickly put this in, actually let's put this in grayscale because it's a black and white image. I can quickly change the color mode. So black and white is best in grayscale. Color images that are RGB that are to be printed should be in CMYK. So this one needs to be grayscale. So image mode, grayscale. Let's just do a Command S. It will just save over the old file. You can just make it a large file, push OK. So let's go back into InDesign and check this file, and it's in grayscale. So it automatically just updated. That link, once we saved over the old file, it just automatically updated to grayscale from RGB. Let's do the same thing to the Bob Dylan illustration. Control click or right click on that link name in the links panel, Edit with Photoshop. I'm going to open up the illustration file. This is, let's see, image mode. It's in RGB. It's a colored image. We want it in CMYK color mode because we are going to be printing this business card. So let's go ahead and put that in CMYK color mode. Do a Command S or File Save. Make sure it's on large file. Push OK. We just saved over the old JPEG, making it convert to from RGB to CMYK color mode now. So if we go into InDesign, if we check that in the links panel, now the color space is CMYK. It automatically updated because we saved over that old file. So I want you to do that. I want you to edit these two images with Photoshop, putting this one in grayscale, saving it, making sure that it says grayscale here. Click here, edit that in Photoshop, make it CMYK. So these two things need to be fixed by you. Follow along to this tutorial to make sure you do that. So when you actually create your own business card design, you need to be checking the links panel and making sure things are in CMYK color mode or grayscale if they're black and white. And I will be checking your links panel. So let's go ahead and I'm going to teach you how to package your files. Package is a thing that really only comes with InDesign documents. InDesign, the file package feature is great because you can share your document with other designers through the file package feature, and you can email it to others and they can view your file and they can have your fonts, they can have all of your links or your images that you've placed into your document, into your layout in InDesign. So it's the best way of sharing a file between designers, an InDesign file between designers. So let's just do a Command S, just a quick save to save things so far. And let's do a file package. So this is how we make the package. You'll kind of understand the process as we go. So package. And so this area, this whole thing shows up. We can go through each of these. The main, none of these really, we don't ever change any of these things. We don't need to go through any of these. Really, we just need to go to package. And the main thing is to put it in your business card into the right area. So I want to go into my documents. I want to go into my graphic design applications folder where I Graphic Design 231, and I want to go to my business card demo, and I want to put my folder, my package folder, within my business card demo folder. Okay, so make sure you get that right. Make sure that this is saving within your documents in your business card demo folder that you've set up earlier. And we want to have the fonts. We want this checked. We want the linked graphics or the links. You can leave this one checked. You don't need these 3 checked. And you do want to include a PDF. We want to put this on high quality print. And we want to go ahead and push package. It takes a little bit, so you have no idea what happened, but I'll show you. If I go into my Finder, if I go into my documents, if I go to Graphic Design 231, business card demo, you can see that that package made a folder that's named the same thing as my file was, except it added the name, it added folder at the end. And that's a good indication of if a folder name has the folder on it at the end, that means that that was packaged by InDesign a lot of the time. So if we double click it within this, you can see any of the fonts I used are included, which is super handy. All of my links, my Bob Dylan illustration, Bob Dylan portrait, JPEG files are in there. And you know, I have my INDD, which is the native file, the InDesign file, and I have a nifty PDF of my document in there as well. This PDF is not the best PDF for printing because it doesn't have the crop marks. It doesn't include the bleeds. So I'm actually going to show you how to create a PDF that includes crop marks and bleed marks, and that would be the PDF that you would print from in, you know, a real life scenario. But anyway, that is the packaged folder right here. Before we zip this up and submit this into Brightspace for a grade, I'm going to show you how to export out a PDF file with the bleeds and the crop marks included, and I want you to go ahead and do this with me. So I'm going to X out of Finder. I'm going to get back into InDesign, back onto my business card demo file, and let's do a file export. And we need to go into the Mary Business Card Demo folder. This is the packaged folder that we just made. So let's double click into that. Go inside that. So you see the fonts, the links, the INDD folder. There is a PDF file in here. I'm actually going to click on that, and I'm going to name it exactly the same thing, Mary Business Card Demo. So I'm going to replace this PDF. Adobe PDF print, make sure the format is on Adobe PDF print. We're going to save that. So I'm going to save over the old PDF that the package made automatically, and I'm going to save over that PDF. So I'm going to push replace, and I'm going to, you know, go through here. So this is fine. We want this on all pages. Go to compression, that's fine. Marks and bleeds is really where we need to be. We want to go to crop marks, check that box. No other boxes should be checked, and use document bleed settings. So the crop marks box, use document bleed settings checkbox. That's it. We do not need to go through any of these other areas. Just go ahead and push export. And if I show you this PDF file, documents, Graphic Design 231, business card demo, it's not quite done making it, I don't think, so I will pause the video. Okay, I just need to go into a Mary Business Card Demo folder. And as you can see, this is just made at 2:17 today, which is, you know, pretty close to my time right now. So if I double click on that, you can see the difference here. There's crop marks included, and you can see the bleed is included in this file too, and it's still 2 pages. So that's what we want that PDF to look like. And so this is what I want you to turn in. I want the fonts, the links, your INDD file. The PDF file with the bleeds and the crop marks included should look like this. And I want you to go back. We need to control click or right click on the folder, on the folder that the package made, and we're going to compress that. So here we go, zip file. I'm actually going to rename this. I'm going to get rid of this folder name because it's really not, and there was a space in it. I don't like that very much. If you don't do that, I'm probably not going to dock you for it, but technically this is looking a lot better. And this is the file that I want you to submit for a grade for this particular demo. So this demo was actually, you know, a little longer than we typically go for, and there's a little bit more included in it, but it basically, I ran you through the whole process of designing a business card from start to finish. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful for you, and you can use this same file that we set up to create your own business card design for the business card project, basically. You just need to delete everything out of it and start over and rename it and do those kinds of things. But that's basically the process that you will follow when you create your own business card. So you need to be, doing the same things that we did in this demo. Anyway, thanks for following along, and we'll talk to you later.